All right, and this brings us back to your regularly scheduled episode of Christian not fucking telling us when he's ready to record. All right, everyone, give Christian a hand. Thank you, Christian. We recorded 30 seconds of content without any of us, and he didn't say a damn word. We love that. We love when the co-hosts are, fucking forward, and they make sure that they communicate to you when they're fucking ready. And, honestly, it's great when we don't communicate because it just keeps us on our toes and really,
that's what I'm
really
saying,
adds to the charm, doesn't it?
Wait,
yeah.
I wasn't listening this whole time. What?
Did you press that red button?
Everybody give it up for Devin for not turning on his ears this week.
For completely checking out his entire brainwave pattern for the last minute and a half, people.
Everybody give it up for Justin for not showing up this week.
Everybody give it up for Justin for not gracing us with his presence yet again. Is it just a roast? Are we just doing a roast cast this week?
All right, and let's all give it up for Brendan for completely throwing out whatever bid he had planned for this week for this mediocre one.
I did actually have like a really weak bit this week that I didn't know if it was going to work very well because my idea was to just have each of us come in one after another, but I feel like the joke would have worked better with Justin here. And the joke being because so many random factions just kind of made their way into the plot this week, and that was kind of where my vision was at. And I don't know if it would have landed, to be honest. So I think it's better this way.
Yeah,
I feel like the execution would have taken us an hour to write out just to make sense.
Oh, we don't write those anymore.
Yeah. Well, no, I do. I'll write it when I've got like a vision. But like, no, this one would have just been like off the cuff. Like, all right, I guess I'm here, and then I don't know. Each of us just like come in with a bit. Devin comes out of the ground like a fucking mole.
3,000 rats to defend us.
Classic Devin. Everyone give it up for Devin. Classic hyper bit. Yeah,
let's go.
I did it. I said the line. I can leave now.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you did it. In fact, I'm just kidding.
In fact, please do. You want to know? You want to know,
baby? Hello, my honey.
You want to know, audience, what Brendan's so annoyed we missed out on 30 seconds of talking about the hit pop band AJR from 10 years ago,
and me not knowing who they are.
That's what you guys missed out on. You missed out on 30 seconds of AJR talk.
Listen here. It's not the content that matters. It's the conversation, Christian. It's the
conversation is the content.
I'm still not convinced that this is a real band.
They are a real band. I can all but assure you they are a real band.
I feel like this is an elaborate prank.
Nope. It is definitely not an elaborate prank. I can assure you. Make no mistake.
I feel like it's the equivalent of like, have you heard of Bofa? Like that shit. And I'm just sitting here like,
have you heard of my favorite masked wrestler, the mysterious Mistomes?
No, tell me about him.
Yeah, tell me more.
Oh yeah, no, he's a dude. He's like a lion guy, and he's got a mask on. Also tiny eyeballs. You wouldn't believe it, like tiny. Like absolutely, like they're like little raisins on this like giant skull that. And to be honest, like his skull is like the size of a 55-inch TV, which is kind of funny. So like you kind of have to really look for these little tiny raisin eyeballs.
Does he have like hella good hearing or something like that to compensate?
I actually don't think so at all. I feel like he low rolled on that one.
If he's Lion Man, one would assume so, but it's really kind of a Brooke situation where there's just a lot of extra space there.
yeah, there's just a lot of space.
Man, it's a damn shame that Justin's not here. Talk about Ray Mistoms.
Ray Mistoms.
Ray Mistoms.
He's Captain America. I know that reference.
That guy was playing Galaga.
That guy is playing Galaga.
He didn't think anybody saw it, but we did.
Damn it. For fuck's sakes. I want to believe that line was unscripted by Robert Downey, and then they just had like a goon playing Galaga in the background as like a side scene to be like, honestly, that's a good bit. Let's throw that in. Let's get some B-roll of somebody playing Galaga. All right, anyway, give it up for this cast, people. We've done it. We're gonna make it to the One Piece part of the show. Yay!
I'm pretty sure that line was improvised, to be honest with you. I had to like sit and think about it for like 30 seconds, but I'm pretty sure that was improvised. I remember hearing about that.
I fucking knew it. So, somehow, like in the depths of my brain, I just knew.
Yeah.
I had that
feel like
away.
you're pulling what you accuse Justin of all the time with Whole Cake Island of just being like he knows things, but he just erased it from his brain, quote unquote. And now he's claiming it as fact.
I think it's not that I erase it. It's just like, I listen, I didn't claim it as fact. I said I want to believe that. You are just now reinforcing me that it just so happens to be fact, which is great. I'm not saying that like I'm a genius. I'm just saying that I knew it.
What?
Yeah, you did know it because you heard it before.
Correct. Yeah. So in a roundabout way, I'm just like, informing you of the way my brain works.
So in a roundabout way, I'm just telling you that I am a genius and I recall I have perfect memory.
I didn't say it. I didn't use the G word. People use the H word around me a lot.
Hey, Brendan, do you want a cracker? You want a cracker? Because you're just parroting ideas that you heard from somewhere else.
What is this parroting? I'm just throwing it back out into the ether, man. Somebody's going to listen to this and be like, wow, that's a really fun fact. I didn't know that ahead of time. Thank you, Brendan.
It's a really fun fact for this, 12-year-old movie?
Well, come on, man.
I mean, that's fine. I learned fun facts about like 30-year-old movies. Who am I to talk?
I bet there are people that listen to us that were like infants when that movie came out. Like at least like 3-year-old for sure.
I hope not. I'm gonna be real, dude.
Well.
Again, the movie's old, not that old.
What movie are you talking about?
Avengers,
it came out
the first
2011,
Avengers.
wasn't it?
Yes.
2012. It was 2012.
I mean, 2012 means 13 years. If somebody who is 16 years old listening to us now could have been a 3-year-old at that time.
And so I reiterate, go do something else. Don't listen. Why are you? How have you ended up here listening to us?
All right, listen, man. We support all walks of life. That includes the kid.
Summary time.
That pause, though.
Now it's summary time.
I'm sorry. That pause. We support the kids. Dead silence.
Well, apparently we don't. I don't know, man. I'm out here. I'm trying. Apparently we hate them all.
As the Thousand Sunny reaches the shores of Cacao Island, the final phase of the escape begins. Inside the mirror world, Pekoms makes a bold move, promising to enter his Sulong form to create a diversion for Luffy. The moment they emerge, chaos erupts. Pekoms charges into Oven's army, giving Luffy the chance to flee, only to be joined by Sanji in a dramatic reunion. But before they can breathe, they're surrounded. Just when it seems the odds are too great, the Germa 66 fleet storms in with Ichiji, Nichi, no Yonji, and Reiju fighting their way through to protect their brother and his captain. Amid the battle, Brûlé reveals Luffy's victory over Katakuri, further igniting the Big Mom Pirates' fury. The battle blazes as the Vinsmokes carve a path for Luffy and Sanji to escape. They leap into the sky and soar toward the Sunny, narrowly avoiding the wrath of Katakuri's vengeful allies. Meanwhile, the Fire Tank Pirates successfully drop the wedding cake on Funwari Island, leaving the fate of Big Mom to the flavor of Sanji's creation. Back on the seas, Sanji and Luffy reunite with the crew, but their journey isn't over. They're soon boxed in by Big Mom's relentless fleet. Just as hope begins to fade, a familiar force rises from the sea. The Sun Pirates return to support Jinbei, launching a final push to get the Straw Hats safely out of Totto Land.
God, please, because apparently Christian's so fucking ready for this arc to end.
Same.
Am I right, people?
I can't wait to move on to the next step in our journey.
But why'd you say it like that?
I don't know.
Why'd you say it like you're giving a press release?
You got stuck in the intro mode.
Yeah, I got stuck in summary reading mode. So anyway, yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay. All right. Well,
so I wasn't here last week, guys. A rare miss for me, huh?
Yeah. It is. And you missed what I would call a banger set, but that's just me. Yeah, I don't even want to ask you because you didn't vibe with Katakuri enough for me to want to know. So I think
Christian, how'd you feel about last week's episodes?
Oh, thank you, Devin. I'm glad someone gives a shit about my feelings on this podcast. I thought that Snake Luffy was pretty cool. I enjoyed the mix up of fourth gear having different modes. That was cool. I'm a big fan of Snake mode and the idea that it brings to the table where he just goes, "Oh, I need something. I need faster mode." It's basically second gear in fourth gear. You know what I mean? Where he just goes super fast.
Man,
And
this
I'm a big
transmission
fan.
is
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of second gear, as we all know. So I enjoyed the fuck out of Snake mode fourth gear. So that was cool. I enjoyed also the once again upgraded visuals on the end of the Katakuri versus Luffy fight. That was a treat that I enjoyed thoroughly, because in previous episodes, like of the same set, you could tell where they really dialed back the animation, or maybe it was the previous set of episodes entirely, but you could tell where they're in between budget constraints of like 2 weeks ago where it was really good or something, or 3 weeks ago when it was really good. Then they had an off week, and then they saved up the budget again for that one, and I was like, ooh, yeah, give me more of that. Love that. Give me more.
You're like, ooh, I can taste the budget in this episode.
I can taste the tears of the animators as they didn't go
Finally,
home to
some
their
good fucking
family.
food.
That's what I'm saying, man. What else? I mean, that was a majority of last week's episodes was the conclusion of this fight. Now we've opened up the door to all these possibilities. I'm like, well, how many more fourth gears can we get? What else can we do here? How else are we going to gear my fourth? You know what I mean?
No, that was a lot of the fun with Snake Man when it first debuted in the manga. Was everyone's like doing the math. They're like, okay, hold on. He always says fourth gear is Bounce Man. So we've got Bounce Man, we've got Snake Man, and then on a technicality, we kind of have Tank Man, which is when he ate a fuckload of biscuits against Cracker.
Yeah.
So we already have a super defensive mode. We got an all around mode and a super fast mode, technically. But yeah, no, a lot of other opportunities are on the table now. Now he's just like, I'm just gonna like throw an animal name on it. We'll run with it.
So Christian, my question to you.
Yeah.
This was a very, intense discussion last week.
Oh, okay.
Was it a W or not?
I still stand by what I said before on the week that I was last here, where sure, by technicality, Luffy has won this fight by being the one who got up at the end of it and walked away. But am I gonna count it in the column of W's for Luffy? No, because of the significant step down that Katakuri had to take in order for Luffy to even be able to get to this point. So the end of this fight was good. I will give it that. What we led up to was good, and it was
okay.
I enjoyed my time with the last 3 episodes of the fight, basically, where we get more of this fluid action and we get Snake Man and they're just slugging it out. I'm here for it. That part was good. I will not give it to Luffy that he completely earned this win, though.
Well, I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's actually a very lukewarm take. I'm actually sort of.
I would hope so. I would hope so, because after all this time, Katakuri has been put on a pedestal as the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme of fighters, especially in Totto Land. So all of the dominating he did in the beginning to only be reduced to this, I would hope that people can see that. So to know that that's true, then I feel like I'm in good company.
Oh, you feel vindicated now.
I do. I feel vindicated. I feel like I've been appreciated for my opinion.
Yeah, no, I think it was pretty unanimous that the at least amongst our us in this cast, this is a Luffy W with a large asterisk on it. Yes, he walked away.
W for walking away.
The real reality of the situation was Katakuri sort of gave him the pass. He was more like, you know what? I like you enough to not deal with this any longer. I'm taking a nap.
Yeah, there is also that part where Luffy crawls out of the hole and is standing there, and then Katakuri first he's commenting on Katakuri, like, damn, my man doesn't even fall over on his back even when he's defeated. and then Katakuri gets up after a quick cut and he's like, are you gonna come back and kill Big Mom? And he's like, yeah, absolutely I am. And he's like, oh, well, I guess that's a future me problem. And then he falls back over and it's officially done. Could Katakuri have kept fighting? Yeah, probably. But
probably.
I choose to also believe, like you, that he just went, you know what? I'm tired. I'm going the fuck to sleep, you know? Like, somebody else will take care of this fucking rubbery piece of shit, you know?
Yeah.
And then they didn't.
I like, in a large way, I like to interpret some of that to being like, you know, I think I can take you right now, Rubber Boy. And honestly, I think that if we went all out, I would probably take you on. But I like where you're going. I think I want the salty run. I want the what do you call it when it's? I want the sugary run back.
Yeah, this is Whole Cake Island. This is the sugary run back.
I want a sugary run back one day when you come back here.
Yeah,
I want to see what you got.
Yeah,
kid.
I want you to be at full strength. I want me to be at full strength, and then we can have hands once again.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He's like, honestly, I want to feel this once more, and I want to feel it when you grow even better.
When you've had at least 3 more Rayleigh flashbacks, then we can talk again.
Yeah. There's always a non-zero amount of Rayleigh flashback. You gotta be ready for it.
Luffy's like, dude, you can see those fucking flashbacks when we're fighting. He's like, yeah, everyone can always see your flashbacks, dude. You're just sitting there like a big thought bubble pops up.
I thought they were private.
What?
That'll be the next level of observation hockey. It's like, bro, yeah, I can see the future, and I've been like watching your past.
Dude, it's so obvious. Everyone knows.
How did you discover my secret handshake with my best friend? I looked into your flashback.
you know, weirdly enough, your handshake though came in as a slideshow. I don't know why that is. That's a little weird, but other than that, but I still got it. I got the gist.
Sad Naruto music.
Also, do you know you just stole the wiggity wiggity from Rocket Power, or? Sorry, what was that, Devin?
What? Mine was just a nonsense comment. What?
Well, I think we both had nonsense comments, and neither of us stopped talking, so I didn't hear what you said.
And I already forgot what I said, so.
Excellent.
Well, then I'll say mine again. So anyway, Straya, did you know that your secret handshake was just the wiggity wiggity from Rocket Power?
What?
Damn it! Is it copyrighted? Is it copywritten? I bet that studio doesn't even exist anymore. I've never seen anything that looks like Rocket Power.
Surely that's open source by now.
Public domain.
Public domain. That's the one I'm looking for.
Yeah. Surely it's public domain. But I mean, all things considered, I think you have a very lukewarm take. But it was still fun, right? You still had a good time.
Yeah, I had a good time at the end.
Oh, okay. Well, Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
I had a good time at the beginning and I had a good time at the end. There was a lot of nonsense in the middle that I was not here for.
I honestly just hate being here. I think being here sucks. I hate talking to you two. I hate sharing one of my passions in life with some of the least responsive people on the planet.
I'm very responsive just because I have the wrong.
You invited me to the garbage can. I'm just enjoying it for what it is.
My fucking
trash.
gosh. You know what?
Yeah, well, I'm not
tired of this garbage.
I wouldn't go that far. I don't think it's garbage, but
I'm kidding. I'm exaggerating, but yeah.
If it's garbage, then Brendan's the raccoon rooting around in it for that shiny nickel.
Wait, I knew I recognized you from somewhere.
Not a raccoon.
When did you become a reindeer? Oh, I see. Oh, I'm stupid.
Come on. These are the jokes, Christian.
My brain.
My brain is fried, unfortunately. All right, any other takes beyond that? The end of the fight was decent.
I think there was so Luffy versus Katakuri took up most of this, and we mentioned the Rayleigh flashbacks. I remember at one point, I'm looking at my notes that I jotted down for those episodes, even though I wasn't here.
Sir.
I remember at one point there was there was a flashback where, or maybe it wasn't even a flashback. Maybe this is just current day Sabaody, where Rayleigh is chilling with Shaki, and
Yes,
he's sitting there drinking, and she's smoking, I think, whatever it was. But they superimpose a figure over Rayleigh's drink at one point, and it's this nice little reminiscing moment for Rayleigh on just Luffy and his similarities to presumably Gold Roger. And I was looking at the figure and I was like, this looks like Luffy, straw hat and everything. But like, what if it's young Gold Roger instead? And they just happen to also look very similar in addition to their personalities being similar.
Sure.
Because I was looking at it and you can't really, I mean, maybe they're just fucking lazy, the animators, but there's no chest scar there. So maybe this isn't just an idealized version of Luffy in Rayleigh's head and not just, and it is Luffy, or it's, maybe it's him. Maybe it's the guy. It's Gold Roger. I'm not saying there has to be anything that comes by this. I just thought it was interesting.
Oh yeah. You're just a fun little animation Easter egg.
Yeah. Because it'd be strange to me if they're drawing this parallel between the way that they look and then Luffy ended up also being related to Gold Roger somehow. I feel like that would be kind of strange after we got the whole Ace thing.
I think at this point it would be very silly to have Luffy have like a blood tie to Gold Roger when we already had Ace.
Yeah.
And we know his dad is Dragon or whatever.
Yeah.
Not that he ever does anything.
Yeah.
What? Who said that?
Who?
So I'll say it. I'll say it for the people in the back. Dragon don't do shit.
Who?
He just broods. Dragon, the revolutionary guy.
Never heard of him.
Well, that's fair.
You mean like
most dads in anime?
Exactly. Yasop? Who?
Yasop? Question mark?
Never heard of him.
I can almost make more jokes about deadbeat dads, but we're not there yet. Unfortunately, we're just not there yet.
Yeah, I mean that's about all I got for last week's episodes.
All right, fair enough. Well, at the risk of being more defeated and more deflated, what's everyone's feelings on this week's? I mean, we're trying to get out. We're trying to close up shop.
And
all right, so you can't hate it.
I ran so far away.
Boom, boom.
I just ran. Yo, that interview would go hard. Honestly,
that might be true. Somebody could get on that.
But that's how. The one thing I'm kind of curious about with these week's episodes is, what the fuck was Pudding doing?
Well, we really haven't seen Pudding since since she shared a moment with Sanji in last week's set episode. Yeah. Did you have thoughts on that, Christian?
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No.
Oh boy, here we fucking go again.
Yeah, that makes me feel weird inside. For even less reasons than the fact that I already don't like their situation. I'd like to remind the audience at home and maybe also Brendan.
Are you doing the age thing again?
For like the 15th time that she's 16 years old. So
yes. Everyone who watches the show already knows, Christian.
I'm just saying it's weird. Sanji's in his like mid 20s.
He's not mid 20s. He's 21.
That's like mid 20s.
Yeah. It's like mid 20s, I guess. I can't even
being
this
1 year into the 20s, you're middle aged.
You're basically dead.
You're middle aged.
You are a middle-aged
How's your quarter life
man.
crisis going?
I mean, honestly, for a lot of people, 21 is a quarter life crisis. I hate to be that guy. Oh, fuck. Well, thanks, Christian, for doing exactly what I feared, deflating me further.
I'm here. I'm always here for it, buddy. I'm in my villain arc now, so.
I know. Well, what do you two talk about? Something that I can speak on that this week happened. I'm losing my brain.
Pekoms' hair looked weird.
Like in Sulong form?
Yeah.
What, Pekoms? You know what? I'm getting out of here.
I don't know what he's talking about, Brendan. I'm not going to lie to you.
This wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. It just looked wet.
It looked wet.
Like, it kind of reminded me of like shit, what's the guy's name?
I'm being double teamed by idiots.
Oh, that
is what's
guy.
happening.
What was his name?
I don't know.
What was Slime Guy? What was Snot Guy from Dressrosa?
Oh, you're talking about Treble.
Treble.
Yeah, his hair looked like that. And
it was not that bad.
Like,
No,
it wasn't
I
that bad. Don't
totally
get me wrong, but
disagree.
it was like it. And I was kind of hoping for more dreads. Not gonna lie.
Was hope? Well, I mean, you literally. What are you talking?
Yeah,
They were literally
yeah,
like
noodle
More
hair,
detailed
bro.
hair.
Oh, come on.
Like, I feel
You're
like-
not gonna
I
get
feel like-
that from One Piece. What are you talking about?
I could dream, Harold.
Sure, but they're gonna be fucking.
What do you mean you wanted dreads? Like what part of Pekoms ever had dreads?
He had a fro. He could have had dreads.
But like you like this is all brand new to you. You're saying, man, I really wish, I really had on my bingo card that Pekoms when he turned Sulong was gonna have beautiful dreads. And then they give you this. Are you just saying it's not good enough, or I'm not following the logic here?
I didn't think the animation was good enough.
Look, okay, I don't know what he's on about. I had a blast with
Like, don't get
Sulong
me wrong, I
Peckhams.
enjoyed it, but I wanted more.
I agree that I wanted more of Sulong Peckhams. Not in the hair form, just in the him going all out, kicking ass form.
Yeah,
I wanted it. I wanted him to go nuts.
Yeah, same. I was kind of hoping that Sulong Peckhams would get a little bit more time to shine.
I know, dude. They hype it up a little bit where Peckhams is like, I'm gonna go crazy, dude. No one's gonna be able to stop me. The only one who's been able to do it is Pedro. And even then, it was like just barely. So once we get to the other side, you better get as far away from me as possible because I'm not going to be able to be stopped. And then he's almost immediately stopped.
Yeah, that did basically literally happen. Yeah, actually, I have a burning question. Did y'all motherfuckers think that Pedro was coming back? Did y'all motherfuckers think he was coming back?
I still think he's coming back.
Man, after everything we've been through,
I also had a glimmer of hope. I was like, oh, are they really gonna do this? Is this how it's gonna come down to it? Where we're gonna get him showing up out of nowhere to stop Pekoms in Sulong mode?
See, I thought Pedro was the one that caused the fleet to explode.
I kind of also thought that. I can't lie to you. I was already in this mode of expecting Pedro to come back. So when I saw the fleet on fire, I was like, Pedro?
I mean, it would be on brand for him, to be fair.
It would be on brand.
Two of like four major things that's happened to Pedro has involved a giant explosive. To be fair.
Exactly, dude. So when the whole fleet was on fire in the harbor, I went, is this how it is? It's not how it is, narrator.
Is that him? Is that King?
No, it was not.
There's still a chance, though. He could be on Charm of 66's.
There's always a chance. It's true.
He could be on one of the ships.
Chance.
I don't know if he got picked up by Germa, but there's a chance. I agree there.
Man, dude.
Also,
Hell really did you guys dirty. Even when it's like smacking you across the fucking face over and over again. Y'all just can't stop.
Well, if they would stop reinforcing it, maybe we would believe it.
Listen, they reinforced it with Pell and Poggy that one time. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe a couple more times, but only a couple.
And also Pekoms, maybe.
Oh yeah, I mean Pekoms is absolutely fine. Like no matter what happens next, Pekoms is chilling.
Yeah,
for sure.
Pekoms is alive. There's no doubt about that.
No doubt in my mind.
Mistoms is fine.
Sorry, Mistoms is fine. Pekoms might be hurting, but Mistoms is totally fine.
Yeah. I thought that was great too, where this is the one time that Luffy sees through somebody's disguise.
He was just like, "Hey, Pekoms, how you doing, buddy?" He's like, "God."
What? Pekoms is like, "What? What do you?"
I also love the fact that when they come out of the mirror, everyone immediately knows it's Pekoms too.
Of course they all know.
Right.
Can I be that guy too? I was like, why are we wasting time on this? And then I was like, oh right, because this motherfucker thought that he was fooling people with his costume. I was like, this feels like an odd side bit to be spending, screen time on.
Yeah,
I was like,
minutes.
Pekoms even calls himself out, and the thought that I was having where he thinks to himself while he's standing there and everyone's recognizing him, he's like, it was bound to happen anyway because I'm going to go Sulong for him. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Where's the point?
Did he do that to you? I didn't realize you had that thought.
Yeah, I was like, as soon as he started talking about his plan with Sulong form, I was like, oh, well, why are we, what is it? What's the point? Why are we here?
What's the point of this? Like, they're going to know. They're literally going to know.
Every one of their mother is going to know.
Yeah. I mean, even if there's more than one lion mink, like there's probably only one lion mink that looks like your Sulong is all I'm saying.
Yeah, there's only one lion mink that's been on this island the whole time.
that too. You guys see the cutaway to a couple of minks on other islands that are like, oh man, I really hope that we don't die from Big Mom after with the cake and all that. And there's like a fucking elephant mink, dude. I'm just saying, another show, they would have made that elephant look at the moon for sure.
Oh, I don't even know. That does bring up a good point though, that there were plenty of minks that they show who don't go Sulong form. I guess it's somewhat intentional, but
like, yeah, you have to like look at it. I guess if you're just not looking at the moon, like you're fine. But the moment you look at it, you go, "Ah, shit, here we go again."
Ah, shit, here we go again. CJ,
it seems to be somewhat of an intentional move. They initially make it seem like if you just see the moon as a mink of the full moon specifically, then you will end up going Sulong form. But there seems to also be some level of they can control this. So I don't know.
It's not lycanthropy. That's all I could say.
Also, I love that Peckham's Sulong form isn't triggered unless he takes off the sunglasses. Like, sunglasses prevent.
That's a great bit too. That's a great bit. I don't know why we had to do that to us, but like, I'm so glad that we got raisin-eyed Pekoms before.
I'm curious how cool the sunglasses would have made him when he was in like Sulong mode, though.
Oh, dude!
If you want, I'll take a picture and draw some sunglasses for you. Here, let me give me a minute.
Somebody needs to superimpose some badass sunglasses on him.
Like, go full Saitama or whatever from Gurren Lagann on him.
Yeah, yes, I was thinking that too. Go
like
full
some super
Kazuma.
dope fucking glasses.
Here, let me open up Paint right now. Okay, you guys are gonna have to run the show for the next 30 seconds.
I said Kazuma. I meant Kamina. I don't know what was wrong with my brain tonight.
Was it this one?
I mean, hell, I guessed wrong too. I said Saitama.
Right. Yeah, yours was definitely worse. Thank you for making me feel better about that.
Yours was definitely worse.
It's been like 10 years since I've watched that show.
Oh man. Still holds up, in case you were wondering.
I believe it.
How are you feeling about all this Germa action, Devin? That was a heavy sigh.
I don't care. Like, I feel like I'm running on fumes with this arc, and like sure, I understand the implementation and like why they're showing it, but like I don't know. However, I did like the one bit where he's just like, "You're still too slow," and then he throws him.
Yeah.
like that bit was nice.
They pulled a full Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, exactly. But like everything else, it's I'm sorry, I'm looking at the photo of Brendan.
Yeah, that was quick turnover.
10 out of 10. Way better. Seriously, why does his mane look wet?
It doesn't. What do you mean?
It looks like wax.
You have to describe to the listeners, by the way, they have no idea. You started talking about Germa and now you've completely hard cut.
Well, we're looking at a illustration of Sulong form Peckhams here that Brendan picked out, but then he very poorly Microsoft painted some black.
What do you mean poorly? That's perfect.
It's not fuck. It's like 2 lines with the thickest paintbrush you could find.
Brother, I'm gonna show you what Peckhams looks like with his fucking sunglasses. Then you're gonna be like, honestly, that looks like 2 black lines separated by. Look at that. It's perfect. It's the exact same. These 2 pictures are the same.
Corporate has deemed this not the same.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna say it though. It looks pretty badass with the sunglasses.
I mean, yeah, I agree. With the sunglasses is definitely better than without sunglasses.
I don't know. I mean, I still think he's cool. cool.
He is. He's cool.
But it could be cooler.
I wanted more Pekoms,
it's like
man.
that Facebook meme where it's like the James and Cooler James.
Oh.
James and Cooler James. Yes, of course.
Yeah, I feel like the show wants me to start liking Germa 66, and it's just not going to fucking happen.
Yeah.
They're trying to make me feel like I should care about Germa 66 outside of Reiju. Reiju, fine. She's separate. When I'm talking about Germa 66, talk about the Color Bros and Judge. I don't give a fuck about them, and you never will get me to care about them. They're pieces of shit human beings, and I don't care how many times they come and save their asses. You will almost never get me to care about them. Do they have cool powers? Sure. Are their suits fun outside of the rubber boinging of their shoes?
The sneaker squeak.
Yeah, it's great. Do I care about their magical girl dress up sequence? Not really. But there's an audience out there for them. That's fine. But them constantly coming to the aid of Sanji and Luffy is like, this is a plot device, and it's cool. Whatever. I'm here to see the Whole Cake Island goons get beat the fuck down, and Oven to get put in his place for the 70th time this arc.
Fucking Oven, dude. What a joke of a character.
What a constantly hyped up to be super strong and just always gets one shot into the dirt by somebody.
Yeah.
Even as a joke, it's done. With what's his face?
The
Pound.
tank.
The tank, yeah. Oh,
no, I meant Pound.
Yeah. It's very true.
The tank was great too, though. That also was a top tier bit.
For me,
all right, well, I'm going to cut off Devin because no one wants to hear his talks anymore. So anyway, I'm glad we're finally resolution. I'm just kidding.
I'm so mean. No, it's fine.
Maybe you should be. Yeah, you can
go refine your sunglasses more.
Fine, I fucking will. Actually, I'll go back to the sunglasses.
No, my take really is like I didn't mind the sequence, but well, that's a lie. I didn't mind them showing up and doing things, right? What I didn't care for was just you just knew where you were going with that episode, where it was just like, the first brother does something and he, gets him a head lead. Then all of a sudden they're going to run into another, pot of goons. Surprise, surprise. The second brother, then the third brother, then it was just getting repetitive and just meh. However, watching what's her Reiju? Yeah, Reiju.
You got it.
Yeah, that ability, that was sick. I'm not gonna lie, like that was sick as hell. Like I always love seeing like Poison Cloud like animated. Like love that animation. I love that kill move. Fucking sick. But everyone else, it was just like I do not give a shit. like I get it. We're stalling. Move on.
Yeah. I don't have too much more to say about the fact that Germa is here, other than it seems like they're trying to they've had some turn of heart when it really shouldn't be the case. Even Sanji saving them the one time should not have completely leveled out their
disdain
on him. And they each have their own little Sundar moment where they're like, failure. Anyway, I'm gonna get you out of this jam now because you're a stupid failure, can't do anything right, and I gotta.
It's not like I like you, brother.
Yeah, like whatever. Man.
Hold on. I actually do have a hot take here, and it shouldn't be a hot take. They are not Sundars here. They are simply following one man's orders, and we know this because they are quite literally programmed to not have any emotions, which is a core part of their character. They genuinely do not give a fuck about Sanji. The only one who gives a fuck about Sanji, even though he doesn't want to admit it, is Judge. This is all on his order.
Agreed.
I don't think even that. No, hold on. I don't even think that's necessarily true, because back in Whole Cake, when Judge was knocked the fuck out, they were doing their own thing. They're doing the same thing they are doing now. It's just that Judge is conscious. They came up when back in Whole Cake, Judge got his ass handed to him right at the beginning of that whole thing. The brothers and Reiju all helped them escape from that situation. Also, Judge is knocked out. There are no orders here.
Well, no. They're literally they strategized within Beji, and they were like, okay, then this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna create a diversion, and then after this, we're fucking square. And then Sanji's like, bet. Then they helped him fucking get away. That's what happened. What do you mean? Again, it was Judge's order.
That wasn't Judge. No. This is not what we're talking about. This is like all of them are strapped to the table. They're about to get gunned down by Big Mom pirates. And then Judge confronts Big Mom, gets knocked the fuck out, and just the kids are left to fend for themselves and also help the Straw Hats escape. That's the specific moment I'm referring to.
Was this before or after they strategized with Inbeji?
I believe before.
I think you are mistaken. That moment, because Judge was not beat the fuck from Big Mom until after the strategy happened. The plan was to distract them so that the rest could get away. That was the objective.
So I'm going to default back to what I was originally going to say, which was, yeah, you may be right that they're not Tsunders, but it's funnier to say that they are.
That's fine. I just want to be clear here. These moments, Tsundere in nature as they be, are really just, they really do hate this fucking guy. They're only here because Judge told them to be here. Maybe they're also kind of like,
well, at least I want to be here or anything, Baka.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They don't do that though. They don't have these feelings. They don't feel. They laugh in the face of literal death.
Baka.
You can have that. All I'm saying is that channel the Sunder accusations to Judge, not the rest of these kids here. And then Reiju, let's just be totally real. Like she's there for her. She ain't there for Judge.
Well, yeah,
she's the only one that miraculously
she's retained emotion.
Apparently, like miraculously.
So when what's it called? Like during again, I stream like per usual. I was watching this with my cousin and I go, oh my God, human emotion. Like that was like the thing I blurted. I was like, my God, she's the one with the human emotion aspect of this whole thing. Everyone else is just like, go away. And she's like, bye, have a nice trip.
Yeah, dude. They mirrored the same thing from childhood. It was cute.
Seriously, what the fuck is Pudding doing right now?
She's gone, dude. She did her thing and now she's out. You know, she got hers, then she walked away.
I still wish we got more of a representation or usage of her devil fruit.
Oh yeah, You think that her devil fruit was a little wasted?
I am curious of the combat applications of it.
I feel like there's probably more that could be done with that devil fruit. It was one of the more interesting facets of her character.
She might still show back up. Do one more quick thing.
I hope so.
Maybe because she likes Sanji so much now, she's gonna go to Big Mom and erase her memory of all of this fucking headache.
Look, man, if Big Mom passes out after eating all that wedding cakey, then
the fact you said it the same way.
Feel like customary question again. So is this how we beat Big Mom? We're just gonna pass her out with a delicious fucking cake. Is that the win condition here?
Counter. I mean, counter. I love that in no uncertain terms, under no circumstance, does Arrow Sparrow think that cake is not poison.
That is funny. He did not draw up a version of the plan where it was actually just a perfectly made cake, completely untampered.
Yeah, not for
that was
one
the miracle
nanosecond.
one. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's right. All three of the options.
The miracle one is it's poisoned, but it's good.
Poisoned and miraculously tasteless, or whatever it needs to be in order for the cake to not suck.
Yeah, it was like the miraculous situation was it's poisoned, but it doesn't matter. She resists it, and it's good, so it also knocks off her hunger pangs. Under no circumstance was Parasparrow ever considering for a nanosecond that fake cake was totally fine.
I mean, rightfully so. Let's be
rightfully so. We're dealing with veggie here. It does have skulls on it. It's true.
Does it have skulls on it? I don't remember.
Yeah, there's skulls. There's skull decorations on it.
That's actually so funny.
I don't know if they're edible skulls, but there are skulls on it.
I mean, I assume they have to be, right?
Like they have to be sugar skulls, I assume.
Yeah, I would assume sugar skulls, but who knows?
Why are there fucking skulls on a wedding cake?
Hey, don't diss the goth community.
Because it's not poisoned.
It's not
it's
poison.
Totally
That's why
not
there's skulls
poison.
on it. All right. Well, I only have one commentary to double back on Germa here. Regardless of how you two are feeling, I'm somewhat satisfied we got a little bit more resolution here. I could have taken it or leave it if Germa came to help one more time. That's fine. But I sort of like this realization that Judge has where he's like, he still can't come to terms with his relationship with Sanji in the sense that he's like, you're a complete fucking failure. I don't understand how anyone could ever want you in their lives. And the moment that he shares with Luffy is just genuinely heartwarming. Even though Luffy has no idea what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it better. I need that moment in 100% of versions of this plot. I cannot have it any other way.
Yeah. I thought it was funny. They have a cut in the middle of Judge's speech where Luffy just exhales deeply, but like also gives a small smirk. And I'm thinking to myself, what's Luffy gonna say to this? Where's Luffy gonna land on everything that Judge is saying here right now? And the fact that we got Luffy going, hey, thanks, Judge. Those are all really nice things you just said about Sanji. See you later. That was good. That was a good diffusing of that whole situation.
I don't think he really diffused anything. I think he just made Judge matter.
I mean, it's customer service 101. You know, just like when they're saying, you know, awful things to your face, you just go, I hope you have a lovely day.
Bye, have a beautiful
but
time.
Luffy's the version of you that actually believes you saying that. You know, like that person just spent 5 minutes berating you at the cash register, and then you have to go, thanks for coming, see you tomorrow. Luffy's like, oh, thanks for coming by. Those were all that was great. You really brightened my day.
I really appreciate all that constructive criticism you gave me.
Yeah. Wow, you said such nice things about all of my friends.
Well, that's why he's going to be king of the gas station.
Right, yeah.
oh, yeah, okay, king of the gas station, of course.
Unite all factions of the gas stations.
Well, a lot of those ships that we've seen lately are mechanically powered, so there's just probability that there's a lot of gas to be going around. Also, rip the Castella, man. Nostrama Castella. That's the ship's called, right?
The Nova Castello, I believe.
Yeah. Man.
Who?
Veggie ship.
Veggie ship, brother.
Oh, right. Yes. Rip.
Or Nostra Castello? It might have been Nostra.
I think it's Nostra.
Yeah, that sounds right, actually. I'll have Veggie ship really quick. Hold on. Veggie ship.
I was
big ship. Nostra Castello. I
was sad for Veggie in that moment. I was like, man, no more Castello. That was Big Father, right? Was the ship too, wasn't it?
Nah. He could just kind of like turn into a giant.
He just does that? Yeah. Okay, never mind.
He just kind of like does that.
Either way.
His castle fruit is like, and anyway, I also turn into a big Castle Gundam thing.
Yeah. I couldn't remember exactly. But either way, I was like, damn, we're losing a whole ship because of this, just burning up like that. That's rough, buddy. I feel for you.
It looked like it melted.
You know what's funny too is that that ship survived a lot. It even survived getting pulled into an asteroid floating above the sky.
What?
I don't know if you guys remember this. This is a bit that happened at the end of before the time skip. We cut to all the rookies like doing random shit in the new world. And Veggie's like, he's having a meal with his goons. Here, I'll just send you a picture. It'll be easier to show you. And they look up into the sky, and their ship starts floating, and there's just like this fuck up like planetoid above them.
Oh,
it's pulling it in.
I think I do vaguely remember this.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck that thing is.
Yeah,
giant vacuum or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just get abducted by aliens or something.
Yeah, we never got expansion on that story. They just never totally touched on that. Clearly.
No, he's busy making toys on the moon or whatever.
Yeah, he could have been. He fought aliens. Aliens are confirmed.
Space pirates are confirmed. That is true.
Yeah.
Space pirates are confirmed.
That is facts.
They do exist in Eneru's fucking cover story, which is just so fucking silly to me. Sorry.
Space pirates are the best.
Every time I remember space pirates exist in this universe, I'm like, what are we even doing, guys?
Just really tickled. We're doing whatever the fuck we want.
We really are doing whatever the fuck we want. Oh shit. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, rip the Nostra Costello. Hey, you know what? You know what else? Yo, hello to my boys, the whatever, the Fishman Pirates. Thanks for coming back
Pirates.
again.
More
The Sun
flag
Pirates.
raising. Also, I feel vindicated. Didn't I call this?
What?
I'm pretty sure I
been
called
back
this.
around.
Yeah, but like they're like actually doing something.
I mean, they distracted the sea slugs.
Yeah. But like this is like a direct, like actually doing something. Like they fighting now.
you keep saying the same thing. I don't know if it's changing anything.
I don't know, dude. I don't feel like
Well,
this
it's
is a
like doing
call-in
things
moment.
behind the scenes versus being on the scenes.
Sure.
Like, yeah, they're doing stuff. Don't get me wrong. But like now they got the microphone.
Are you trying to downplay the success that they did before when they fucked with all the like slugs and whatnot?
No.
Like, are you trying to say like that was
It's
nothing?
in addition. It's not downplaying.
That's fine, but then we're no longer calling anything because
calling
they
it.
were already in the narrative.
I called it.
I'm not
No,
giving this to you.
I'm not giving you this. They were already in the damn show.
They were here the whole time.
They were literally here the whole time.
But fucking Jinbei went, you guys go to Fishman Island and chill out while I take care of things here. And they went, bet. We're not going to do that. The entire time we knew they were here, basically. It was just a matter of what they were going to do to help. So it was cool seeing them show up to help. And I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of ass they'll kick next week.
I still think Jinbei's gonna die.
Right. I'm sure nothing will change your mind, even when we are moved on to the next arc, whatever
Until the
that
show
is.
ends.
Well, that doesn't matter anymore because I'll have won the bet by the end of the arc, and and you'll be in a cheerleader's outfit.
And he might be in a cheerleader's outfit, or maybe it's you, Chris. You know, I mean, well, I don't want to get it on that one.
I don't think I'm doing a video. I think Devin's in a cheerleader outfit. I don't think I'm losing this bet.
There's still time. There's still
Dude,
time.
you're right.
Flags are,
What if
flags
hold
are
on.
flapping.
What if we got, if not dead Jinbei, peg leg Jinbei? Can we up the ante a little bit? What if this is when we get peg leg
That's
Jinbei?
a different bet. He already has those. He's got 2 of them.
He does really have stick legs.
He's
You're
already got
honestly-
2
you're
peg
totally
legs,
right.
dude.
You're absolutely right.
It
All
would
right,
just
moving
be
on.
the same thing.
Yeah, there's nothing's changed. Now this is a moment where corporate asks you to tell the difference, and there is none.
This man's built like Shiki.
Gym day, never heard of it. Just or leg day, never heard of it.
Yeah, no, not even a little bit.
Leg
Dude
day,
literally
never.
does
Gym
not
day
go
is
to
my
leg day.
name.
All right. Well, I don't know. I think we covered everything. Mayhaps, perhaps.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I think that since a lot of this was just this get the hell out of Dodge sequence is not like a whole lot that happened with it, but yeah, I feel pretty good.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna move us along.
Wait,
all right.
I
Next
have one
week.
final quick little thing. Am I the only one that thought when the snail like smashed into the other ship, like just had the Godzilla song playing in their head?
I did not, but you know, I mean, that's a fun bit. I like that.
I think that definitely checks out for you. Yeah.
I like the energy. Yeah, the energy's good. I like that.
Okay.
There was also the time with there was that group of like 5 of Big Mom's kids. You know what I mean? Like with they all had the hair over their eyes and they were a different color. They wore the pink outfits. The 5 dudes. There was a moment where they were gonna shoot bazookas at, I think, flying Sanji, and they do the One Piece theme song with their countdown.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they go 1, 2, 3, 4, go! But they sing it in the cadence of the song, and I was like, oh, the sly bastards! Thought you were gonna pull one over on me.
I missed that
Each
entirely.
sunshine, yo, or go, we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next week will be 875 to 877. Moving on to quotes. I'll start this week. I think I might very well be the only one with any quotes this week. The only one I got is the one that is very fun when Judge is proclaiming to Straw Boy, hey, listen, this dude over here, he fucking bleeds when he's cut. He also literally sacrifices himself at every fucking opportunity to try and save people weaker than him. He's a failure as a warrior, he's a failure as a man. What value do you see in him? And Luffy's just like, all right, anyway, yeah, see you later. Thanks for all the help. Did you guys think it was weird? Like, he just started saying like really nice things about Sanji, right?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Why did you start listening to all these nice things?
am I bugging? Like, I didn't know how to respond, so I just said thanks. He fried my flowchart for answering questions, so I defaulted to thank you. And Jinbei's just fucking laughing in the corner, like, God damn it, I love it. He's like, I fucking love these people. I love it here.
You guys have no fucking brains, and it's the best thing ever.
It's literally the best thing ever. All right, that's it. It's a good bit.
I also wrote down that same quote, but I also, when there's a point where Sanji is hauling Luffy across the skies also, and he directly speaks to sleeping Luffy. And I don't even remember what he says at this point. Just basically like, you ready to go, man? Like, we're almost there. And Luffy wakes up from his nap and he just goes, dinner ready yet, Sanji? Never change, Luffy, never change. And then I wrote down the theme song thing.
I do also find it funny that the second that Sanji gets him underneath his arms, he's like, oh shit, I can finally nap. All right, later.
Yeah, he gives Sanji just enough time to ask him if he won the fight, and he goes, yeah, of course I do.
He's like, honestly, I need you. You're like, it's your time now. My time's done. It's officially back to your time.
Yeah.
I respect. That's funny.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
My quote is what's it called? There's a moment where Brook is like, because he's being rolled around on the ship, he's on the floor and he could see up Nami's skirt, and she freaks out because he's like, oh, I'm finally at a low enough angle where I can. And then she reacts and kicks his ass again. Love those bits. Love Brook.
We love a Brook bit. We do love a Brook bit. All right. Did we do it?
Think so.
Moving on to the golden ham. I mean, I would just like give it to Sanji. Just
Pekoms.
He got him out of Dodge.
I'll give it a Mistums.
But he like,
Yeah,
give it to Mistums. Give it to Mistums. He kind of got robbed last week in a way because he's the guy with the plan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he was much better last week. I think he's a better pick this week. I also find it interesting that you guys picked Katakuri again last week.
I just like Katakuri. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, but I mean, he just sort of, I mean, I guess it's fine.
Donut. That rolling animation though.
The rolling.
Dude, when he did that fucking sick fucking like tire like skirt in donut mode, dude, that gets me every time. It really does.
Donut man. Yeah,
I can feel Mistums.
I'm a big Mistums guy this week, I think.
Devin, do you have counter picks?
I mean, that was one that said Pekoms, but yeah, Mistums is great.
Mistums it is, not to be confused with Pekoms.
No.
This is the mysterious Mistums himself.
Totally different.
Love that for you, buddy. You made it. Bet you never thought you were going to get a Golden Ham nomination. I hope we get to see you again one day.
Yes, sir.
Also, did I spell this word wrong? Why is it?
I mean, I'm still hoping that we see Sniper King again.
You're still hoping we see what again?
Sniper King.
Yeah, I mean, me too, buddy. Me too. I can't wait for a Sniper King round 2. He probably just went back to his homeland.
I just want to hear the theme song again.
Oh, the wind carries my name from Sniper Island far away. I mean, all you have to do is ask, brother. Like, I got it. I got you.
Oh, thank you, dude. If you could just record a full-length version of that so I can loop it on my Spotify and have it land at number 1 on my playlist at the end of the Rap year, that'd be great.
Whether you're a man or a mouse, I will have your eyes in my sights. Sniper King! Sorry. It's so good. I love that fucking bit so much. Anyway, I lost my fucking train of thought. Do we have fan mail, right? Do we have fan mail?
Hey.
I did not open the fan mail this week, but there is a fan mail listed, so I'm now going to hunt for it.
Better go get it.
All right, I'll do that.
While
Give me a second.
while he does that, I remembered something else about a Katakuri, but relevant to this week. And really, it's more about Brûlé putting Katakuri on fucking blast
for real
this week, dude.
What you mean, like ousting?
Yeah,
she was the only witness.
The whole fucking world of Totto Land knows now that Katakuri lost this fight. Does Katakuri care at this point? Probably not, but it's still kind of fucked up. He's laying there after putting up this fight after all this time, having to nerf himself, and he's been put on blast. His side of the story isn't being accounted for here, and honestly, I'm angry for him.
I don't know, man. She's making it very clear that Katakuri went down and that Luffy needs to pay. Like, I feel like all of the important beats were
their plan hasn't changed for Luffy. They're gonna kill him anyway.
Well, yeah, but it gave Oven, like, you know, a small power up before he got
fucking
again.
whacked again.
Yeah. it feels so good every time, though, doesn't it?
It's great. Just like Brûlée. Every time Brûlée gets used for her power, I'm having a great time. Every time Oven gets pissed off or heats up just to get smacked down immediately by someone, I'm also having a good time.
It's really funny.
It's so I need more of it for more of these big mom goons, dude.
I am curious to see what the manga panel looks like for when Oven has like the sword and like the fire tornado, because he looked badass in that scene.
It was cool. I mean, Oven's a cool guy, like aesthetically, but he's just
he's been getting dirty the whole time.
He gets bodied time and time again.
Mm-hmm.
It's really funny. All right, anyway, I found the fan mail. This comes to us, written to us as OG One Piece fan from OG One Piece fan at gmail.com.
Oh my god.
Damn.
That's
funny.
A
tall claim.
Also, it's signed by somebody who's given us mail before, so this is very clearly a side handle.
Oh,
so anyway,
okay.
hello lads. I hope you are all doing absolutely fine. It has been about 2 years, holy heck, time flies, since I last asked this question, so I was wondering if your answers have changed at all, especially now that we have covered quite a few more arcs. I know you have answered a similar question several times, but I like to take it one extra step. Oh boy. If you could have one devil fruit from each type, what would they be? In other words, what would be your pick for Zoan, Logia, and Paramecia? Wait, the catch is, ask yourself what your favorite of all time is, and you can't pick that for any of your choices. So if it happens to be Enel's fruit, then you can no longer use that for your Logia category.
So really, we're picking our second favorites.
That's a really roundabout way of saying we're picking our second favorite choices. Like, why didn't you just say that? Anyway, best regards, Panda Pools. All right, so anyway, second choice. Okay. Yeah, Panda Pools. If you remember, Panda Pools.
I do.
So yeah, I guess second favorite. All right, so I think I'm just gonna go off the dome. I assume my favorite Logia, if it wasn't Eneru, was probably just Ace because I'm basic, but I'm going to assume it was Eneru. Lightning is cool. I think I had Lightning, Paw for Paramecia, and probably the Phoenix for like Zoan type or some shit like that. That would be my guess. All right. So with that being said, my second favorites. Fuck, give me slow beam, dude. That shit's just funny.
Okay.
give me that fucking slow beam, brother. I want to ride the 7 seas going fee. All right, I need to think for Loki and so you guys, what do you guys go with?
So I think my favorite one was always Whitebeard's Tremor. So the second one, Paramecia. Because I always forget which ones are which.
Zoan just means animal. Paramecia is like everything, anything, and then Logia is you're an element. It really comes down to that.
Okay.
If your fruit just has a weird power, it's a Paramecia. It's the catch-all.
I think I can say with Logia, for starters, that I think I've probably cited the most either Eneru's or Kizaru's. They're pretty similar. They're pretty similar in nature. If I haven't said one, I've probably said the other. So I'll just eliminate both of them as an answer for this. If I were to go with second and in parentheses third question mark, I'd probably say Aokiji's ice fruit, if that, or cold, whatever is actual the title is.
I believe it's just ice. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ice. I'm a big fan of that too.
You know, while we're here, I'm taking sand before it gets off the board. I want sand.
All right. I mean, fair. Sand's good too.
I think sand's actually pretty sweet, all things considered.
I just want to live
is
my
it the
Gara
first
life.
Logia? Listen, I hate sand. It's rough, it's coarse, and it gets everywhere. Or whatever the line is. I forget the line.
Yeah, I guess so honestly I have to eliminate the sand one too because I fucking love crocodile. But I guess my second pick would have to be the gas for Caesars.
Ooh, gas is a good pick. That is a good pick, actually. All things considered, that's a pretty sick power.
Right?
Nah, I'm still picking sand. I like sand. I'd be like pocket sand.
Sand coffin.
Now Zoan though, shit.
Now Zoan, I'm gonna have to say because I'm gonna base it off my theory, which is dragon or not dragon. What's his name? Kaido, the dragon fruit.
Yeah,
I'm still convinced. So I'm still saying like that would be my number one. So I can't take that one because I am convinced that Kaido has
same here.
The Zoan.
I am going to just not use Marco because he is objectively the coolest Zoan we have gotten thus far, and I'll just default to Drake's because dinosaurs are cool.
So that's that. So I'm on the opposite. I'm dinosaur guy. So Drake is probably one of my favorite Zoan fruits.
You know what? I'll jump on the I'll jump on the bandwagon of Tism. I'll take the train guy.
The train guy? I don't think he's a Zoan fruit. I'm pretty sure he's a Paramecia.
Nah, he's a Zoan. I'm just saying it.
I got news for you, buddy. That's not.
That's a Paramecia.
I don't want to take my Paramecia with that one. Fuck. Wasn't there like a Minotaur one?
I don't.
Technically, yes. All of the prison guards in Impel Down are awakened Zoans. So if you really want to be a koala, you could. That is on the table. Actually, you know what? Now that I thought about it too, I might still keep Slow Sobe, but like Brulee's power is pretty sweet. Like you could do a lot with that. Like having like a fucking mirror pocket dimension is like kind of fucking rad. Honestly,
I still feel like I would end up using it for evil. Like,
I would absolutely use it for evil.
Like smashing people's mirrors in their house. Like, haha, fuck you. But they'll never catch you because their mirror just exploded.
Very regularly try to steal money from banks and be like, hi, I need to, I'm here with them to make a deposit. And then slip a fucking piece of mirror in the stack or something like that. Like that would be me for sure.
Yeah. In order to offset what was Drake's the Velociraptor or something, right?
It was a dinosaur
dragon fruit model Allosaurus.
Oh, Allosaur. Oh, I always thought it was a raptor of some kind. But either way, I'm gonna offset that by choosing Kaku's giraffe fruit. I'm going pasta machine.
Yes. Oh, you know the name of that fruit? The correct name of that fruit?
It's Ox model giraffe.
That is correct. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to quiz you like that. I didn't realize your game. I didn't realize your game.
I remember. I'm Membies.
That's actually pretty crazy. That's rad.
I think I haven't done Paramecia. My favorite Paramecia is probably still Munch from Wapol, as much as I hate him. He's got good fruit. And I'm just gonna offset it with a different OP one. I'm picking the string fruit.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It is an easy pick. It is an easy pick.
I'm just gonna offset it with a fucking broken ass one.
Hey, you want to know what else is a Paramecia technically? Which you guys never actually knew this. I don't think we retouched on this. Pika's fruit was Paramecia, by the way.
Pika?
I feel like we did talk about this.
Yeah, Pika, he was the dude that could turn into a giant fuck off golem by sucking in all the rock around him.
Yeah, he could go into the stone and become the stone.
Yeah. He gave the stone life, but his power was secretly Paramecia, not the other kind.
Like him standing there, he couldn't become stone. He had to absorb into the stone.
Yeah. He slithered around it.
Still trying to think of a Paramecia that I'd want. Because most of them I don't really like.
I think Paramecias are rad. I think that's the hardest one to pick from. You got so many options. You got the Luck fruit. You could have.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot about that one. That one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Easy.
You could have the chop fruit.
The chop fruit. Listen, future King of the Pirates. But hey, all I'm saying is your bits fly around when you're chop. That means, Devin, your wang can fly.
Why would I want that?
You don't have vision.
Never
You just
know,
don't have
dude.
the
Opens up a lot of
vision.
opportunities.
Y'all don't have vision. Is all I'm hearing.
No. I'm good. I like my limbs where they are.
All right. I think we've done it. We've
I
succeeded
didn't
at this.
pick a Zoan one though.
Oh, you still didn't pick a Zoan? Well,
Yeah, because
Didn't you?
my first would be whatever Kaido has.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Assuming Kaido is a dragon, which what if he isn't?
I would be very surprised if he wasn't.
I'd be angry. I'll be filled with rage.
He's going to be the first fish devil fruit guy, and he's going to be the only devil fruit user that can actually swim.
his will just defies all logic.
Hold on. There already is one technically. That's
right. There is the swim fruit.
Well, mammoth.
Well,
he's a fish man that ate a devil fruit. Yeah.
Are you saying Kaido is a fish that ate a devil fruit?
No, I'm saying that his devil fruit is a fish.
Oh, I see. And then because he's fish, he can still swim in the ocean.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's how we break that rule in a roundabout way.
What are you still picking? Zoan?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go the fucking Chopper's
human
fruit?
No,
you just want to be the human.
The I forgot his name, but he had like the ox fruit.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, you're talking about Dalton.
Yeah,
Dalton,
that guy.
He had flat ox
Moo.
or like ox model bison maybe or something like that. I don't know.
Because there's no default rat pick for me, so I can't really pick that one.
Unfortunately, no. There are no known Zoans that have rat.
Imagine, I can't wait for the rat paramecia to come out.
I don't think a rat paramecia would exist. It would be a Zoan.
But think about it. Or rat logia. Think about it.
Okay. Yeah, you're just made of rats. Right? Yes, of course. How silly of me.
I am actually 700 rats.
The rat king fruit.
My God, the rat king fruit.
That would be fucking gross and awesome.
All right, Panapools, thank you for your email.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, the OG One Piece fan. Thank you. Thank you so much for your email. You're great.
There's somebody out there. There's somebody out there who can actually claim that, and they probably don't know. There is somebody out there who is objectively the OG, the first One Piece fan. And they probably don't even know it.
You're probably right. Or they're just not with us anymore because it's a very old
There's
franchise.
no justice in this world.
I don't know how we got here. Moving on. Producer shout outs. It's Taco and it's me, Rabbit. We love you.
Hey-o. Thank you for supporting our shenanigans.
Are great. Fantastic. All right. Moving on to the Gorb Gab. Well, Christian, you know the drill. You weren't here last week.
I wasn't, and I've been looking forward to this all 2 weeks. Are you saying that you have it for me?
I had the Garb Gab and then I destroyed it.
Well,
I'm just Josh.
Oh God,
I'm just
okay.
Josh.
Holy shit, Jesus! I thought you were gonna make me actually kill you. I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that to us.
I've come around. Button.
Oh, I knew I gave you the spare for a reason. Okay. Woo. Almost went away.
No, come on. Go reach your hand in there, big guy. Don't worry. I got you.
I've been waiting for this. This is so great. I'm having so.
Also, watch the needles.
You're not getting me this time, buddy. Not a third time. Not a third time. Ow! Why does that hurt though? Ow! Ooh. Is this? Are these seashells?
Yeah.
Why are
they? They are in fact
seashells. I mean, I don't know.
Well, because she sold them by the seashore.
But who's she? Who even was she?
Well, I mean, I don't really know what bearing that has on the situation. I didn't get her name. I mean, she was selling them. That's all.
I mean, I'd like to know so that I could go back and buy more at some point. Because honestly, these are
pretty ornate.
These are cool as shit, dude. Like
not bad, right? She's just down. She's down by the seashore. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, I literally gave you all the information
of those, dude. Do you have any idea how little it narrows it down?
Go towards the seashore. You can't miss her. I promise you.
Oh wait. They're also engraved. Wow, there's so much detail on these things. Wait, all right, I guess this one says rain check. And on the back, oh my God, there's an entire question engraved on the back of this. Did you? That seems oddly specific. Did you have her do this?
This is funny.
A lot of money.
I did get a custom order that might have run us dry of all of our Patreon money again this week. But we don't need to worry about it. We don't need to worry about it.
Let me pull out my reading glasses here. This is tiny.
We'll get our money's worth. Don't worry.
Given what we learned about Oda's units of measurements in SBS 6, Answer the following. If your name was used for a unit of measurement or a grading scale, how would you describe it and what would it measure? For those at home and also Devin, in SBS 6, Oda used, he designated a unit of measurement that he called Gomu Gomus in order to describe the length of, what was it again? How far Luffy could stretch?
I think it was Luffy
how far he could stretch. I think it was something like that.
I think it was something like the max length that Luffy could stretch, and he called it Gomu Gomus. In a fit of uninspired creativity, he called them Gomu Gomus. So the question is, if your names, so the Brendan or the Devin or the Christian, what would that entail? What are you measuring?
Well, I know what yours would be.
Mine?
Yeah.
Don't say anything religion or you're no better than Oda. But maybe you'd love that.
It's right there, brother. Of course it's
right there. Gomu Gomus is right there too.
That's why it makes sense.
That's why
it makes the most sense. I hate to break it to you, brother.
Okay, be more
slow roll.
Be more specific.
Okay? Slow roll.
What about religion?
How culty it is.
That's
good. I like that. That's fine.
It's like the difference between a religion and a cult. Like it's like the measurement of like is it more religion-y or is it more culty?
It's the scale, yeah. So the higher the Christian value, the more cultish it is.
Yeah.
You have Christians and you have Christian.
It's off the Christian scale.
It's like
it's off this Christian scale.
It's like getting gamma waves or whatever from like radiation poisoning. Like oh my God, there are 300 Christians in this region. We need to leave.
we need to cleanse this place. Somebody call the Satanists quick.
What is a Brendan?
The Brendan scale is used for measuring the worthwhile viewing pleasure of a musical.
Okay, you're giving me a lot of credit.
Yeah, it's like
brother.
the show is worth 7 Brendans out of 10.
Why?
But it's the opposite way. The higher number means it's less worth it. Because he only has bad opinions on musicals.
Oh, I only have bad opinion. Okay, hold on. I think we're misunderstanding. Okay, we need a length. You need to give me a length. It's not a rating. It's a length.
It says a measurement or a grading scale.
So you're saying that the Brendan is what exactly? Define it.
It's how worthwhile it is to watch to go out of your way to see a musical, and the more Brendans it's given, the less you should see it because he's too enthusiastic about musicals, and it means he's too.
This is just a personal attack.
Now he's got it.
There's no substance. You're just attacking me. I fucking hate it here. I'm back to hating it here.
My thought for is what's it called? For 1 unit of Brendan equals how likely it is to break out in musical.
Yes, that makes sense in my mind. That I can vibe with. Whatever Christian was doing is like, yeah, the more Brendans you give it, the more everyone hates it.
The more you should hate it.
Yeah, but the problem is, Brendan, is that some people would view my scale as being the exact same thing.
Well, so yours is the likelihood of what, like a flash mob breaking out?
Right. Like High School Musical. Like think of it like that, where it's like you go to high school and all of a sudden like you run into like a 3 Brendan Richter scale event, and all of a sudden everyone in your high school is fucking singing for no reason. About like I don't know how they're doing on their math test.
I love that this is just like my literally this is not a part of my personal life at all. It is so bloated out of proportion, this musical energy that I have about me.
You cannot erase 15 years of my brain hearing you sing randomly.
I feel like you don't have that much time with me singing randomly.
You can't prove that.
I feel like that's a false statement.
Hey, man.
You're making shit up to prove your own point.
Even as low hanging fruit as this is, I still think it's better than what you said for me.
I think listen, brother, it's not my fault that your parents chose a generic name.
And it's not my fault that you listen to musicals all the time and watch musicals all the time.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't have anything to do with religion. I'm an atheist.
For Christian,
Make
me,
your own damn measurement then. I only made it for you because I thought it'd be funny.
Oh, it was
for
fun.
Christian's name would actually be a unit of measurement for how many like nubs on a rock wall you can reach up and touch and begin
Now
on.
we're talking.
Now you're just patting his ego.
Because it's like, like a 5-foot person wouldn't be able to reach one Christian, but like a 6'4", at least a Christian and a half.
Mm-hmm.
No, I like this. Hold on. I like the idea that the length of a Christian is whether or not you can jump and touch the top hold on a climb. So depending on how many Christians it is how tall the climb is, but only tall. Yeah? Maybe?
Yeah. Okay.
Did I
I'm
lose
here
the
for
sauce?
this.
Because you could have like a what do you call it? Like a 7? Are they just single numbers? I don't remember how they're graded. What do you call
Rock
them?
climbs?
Christians.
How do you grade like what are the levels again?
If we're talking bowlers, keep it simple. It's a V and then a number.
Yeah. So you could have like a V2 that's like 2 Christians like up on the wall. You could also have a V6 because it's like sideways a lot of the time. That's only a Christian tall, or even half a Christian tall.
So really, it's not about the difficulty of the climb. It's about the height off the ground that it is.
Correct. That's what I pitch.
Mm-hmm. I'm here for it. Sign me up.
There you go.
Associate me with rock climbing more. Put my name in the history books.
Put your name in the history books.
For Devin.
Oh no.
The amount of mice that I've killed in my lifetime. What?
Why mice?
Sorry, rats. I'll say rats.
Yeah, rats.
Once you kill at least 4 rats, you finally acquired Devin.
Yeah.
It's like a patch that you wear on your vest.
Yeah, or tally marks you carve into the side of your warplane. Devin is some unit of number of rats in the Rat King.
Yes, exactly.
How many rat?
Exactly.
How many Devins is this Rat King? It's like, oh, there's 6. This Rat King is 6.5 Devins.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. you look at a rat and you're like, oh, that's like a 1 Devin for sure.
Yeah, low tier.
You see this other rat and you're like, oh, that's the king. That's at least 4 Devins.
Yeah. See, I was all.
When does it end? Nobody knows.
Yeah, well, it's unmeasurable. It has no limit. It keeps going.
Infinite rat.
Mm-hmm.
So my original first thought for my own was how hot of a take something is. So like in ranging from like between tinfoil hat to Devin. You know what I mean?
So Devin is crazier than a tinfoil hat theory.
Correct.
Like it's something nobody should ever. It's a thought no person should ever have crossed their mind, and yet you've done it.
Correct.
It's the step fantasy of thoughts.
And it's stuck in a washing machine.
Yeah, it's perpetually stuck in the washing machine.
Yeah.
Step fantasy. Help, I'm stuck.
I mean, I'm just saying, out of all the people who made those jokes on this cast, I think you make at least 8 of them.
He makes 8 out of every 6.
And that's a Devin.
Incredible.
All right. Good job, guys. We did it. We made it. Proud of you.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody do the social plugs.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Panda Sightings. You can send us emails at pandasightings@gmail.com. If you want to financially support us, we have a couple options. We have a store, I think.
That's closed now.
It's gone. Never mind. You missed out.
As of roughly 2 weeks ago by this point.
You would have known that if you were part of our Discord server, which you could also find in the link down below. if you want to get the news the fastest. And I don't know what else we have.
We still have the Redbubble shop.
Oh, Redbubbles. I'm sitting here thinking, like, looking into the void going, where are our products? I know you're in there, but where are you?
We still have the Redbubble, and there are designs from the merch that was sold on pandasightings.com in the Redbubble, so you can get it at stickers. You can get some of them on like socks and mugs and so on and so forth. So
hell yeah,
go nuts, have fun with that. They're still there. They're always going to be there as our little backup revenue stream. It's not much, but it's honest work. And did I mention the Gmail? I blanked out for like 30 seconds. Okay. Rate us 5 stars on any podcast platform you're listening on. Leave comments. We'll go through comments on whatever platforms that have them potentially. And yeah.
All right. Good job. Good job, Devin. That was a great thing. Yay.
I did the thing.
Does AJR still put out new music?
I think so. Yeah, I think they're still a band.
Oh, okay. Cool. AJR, you remember that band we were talking about before the podcast that you didn't know?
Never heard of them.
Yeah, okay. Well, that checks. Maybe that's a Devin.
The likelihood that I don't know a song.
Yeah. I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Bye.